This video is going to teach the fundamental skills needed to successfully shoot a free throw by comprehensively breaking down the mechanics from head to toe. The shooter should begin with their feet shoulder width apart. This ensures that the shooter is balanced while still being able to generate adequate force from the lower body. Here are some common mistakes made by shooters with regard to foot placement. These stances impair the shooter's ability to stay balanced and generate force from the legs. The lower body should be squared to the basket to ensure the shot stays in line. Since the free throw is traditionally taken without jumping, the knees should be bent to generate enough force needed for the shot. As seen here, the knees should bend to approximately 45 degrees. This allows for adequate force generation from the lower body. Here it is in real time.
The shoulders of the shooter should stay square to the basket to ensure that the shot is aligned with the net. Your dominant arm elbow should be bent approximately 90 degrees directly under the basketball. This will ensure that the shot achieves optimal arc and power. The dominant elbow should be aligned with the shoulder and knee before, during, and after the shot to ensure that it stays on target and in line with the basket. On the left is an example of a shooter whose elbow has deviated from alignment, which will affect the likelihood of the shot staying on target. Here we can see that the shooter has maintained alignment with the shoulder and knee before, during, and after the shot. The shooter's hand should be spread wide on the basketball. The basketball should rest on the fingertips and finger pads as outlined in this photo. A widespread hand will ensure that the ball is resting on the fingertips and finger pads, allowing for proper rotation during the shot's flight path. The rotation of the shot will be negatively affected if the ball is resting on the palm of the hands rather than the fingertips and finger pads. The offhand or non-dominant hand is strictly used to guide the shot. By no means should it affect the trajectory or rotation of the ball. Here we see the shooter's offhand internally rotate and negatively affect the trajectory of the shot. As previously discussed, the elbow should begin at approximately 90 degrees. Following full extension of the elbow, the arm should finish in a vertical position with the elbow parallel to the head. Nearing full extension of the elbow, the wrist should perform a forward flicking motion, sending the ball into its flight path with optimal rotation. Once the ball has left the hands of the shooter, the wrist should continue its forward moving momentum and finish with the fingers pointing down. An emphasis on the follow-through of the wrist following the release of the ball will ensure that the ball is shot with an optimal trajectory. Shooting form shots from close range at varying angles prior to practicing free throw shooting is a great way to warm up your mechanics. This drill is done without the offhand to emphasize shooting mechanics. The most effective way to improve your free throw shooting ability is repetition.